Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 101 of Direwolf20's Let's Play Season 4. Hooray! I'm just heading back to the end. You can see, just because of the way I happen to position my portal thing into my end nuclear launcher bomber thingy, I just happen to have it set up so that the Mistcraft book bopped me right in here, but once I move this thing, the Mistcraft book is going to place me somewhere else. No big deal though, but I do have my Mistcraft that leads to the overworld on my frame portal here, so we should be in pretty good shape. I wanted to grab a couple nukes real quick and just drop a few more here in the end, you know, just so the endermen know what's going on. Remember, you want to do 31 here to lower the thing. Boom. And it should deploy the nuke for me once I hit frequency 30. Go. And then it'll come back up. Nice. How's it going, Enderman? Just wanted to say hi. Look at him bouncing around down there like nothing's about to happen. Ha! Awesome. I love it. So anyway, a couple things I'd like to get to this episode. There's one or two things I'd like to, you know, kind of get around to doing. So let's go ahead and grab out of our white bag here. A couple people mentioned on the last couple episodes probably that I need to go grab the scoop here and start looking at some end bees, just to check out what kind of cool stuff end bees bring us. And whoa, you know, from up there the destruction doesn't look that bad, but from down here it's actually pretty serious. Again, I think the end stone here has some pretty solid resistances going on. Let's go over this way, and there's an end beehive. Come here, you. Nice. Couple end bees. Haha. Any more out here that I could find? Or is that like the only beehive that exists? A good way to look for them, by the way, is to look for light circles, because the beehives do emit light. I know there were a couple more. Hey, there's one. At least it should be emitting light. Maybe it's not. Alright, that's a couple beehives. See, that one is. Weird. Oh well, let's fly back over here to our frame spaceship of death. Dun dun dun. Da da dum. And just because I can't get enough of this. Nice. Probably just going to dig straight down. There is a config file setting, by the way, in Industrial Craft to control how powerful the nuclear explosion is. I've considered bumping it up a little. Maybe we'll see what that looks like later. Alright, back to the overworld with my end bees. Dun 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 dun. Now, if I take out my end bee analyzer thingy here, look at these guys. Ender drones and ender princesses, huh? Cool. They do have a decent lifespan. They require end flowers, which I believe is the dragon egg, believe it or not. And the effect is ends, huh? Weird. Cool. They do prefer a cold climate, but they do have a temperature tolerance of +1, so they shouldn't mind a decent, you know, whatever, normal humidity and all that stuff. Alright, let's go maybe steal this guy real fast. And I have an idea, actually. I'm going to do the following. If I grab out of my little bag here a piston and put it like right about here. There we go. And I have some levers on me. That's cool. I believe that I can go open my transmutation tablet and pop the Ender Dragon Egg in there, and you can see it's got 139,000 EMC value. Awesome. So what I should be able to do now is put my Ender Dragon Egg back and make a mess. And then I should be able to get another Ender Dragon Egg, kind of however I want, out of my bag here. So let's get this guy, and look, there's another Dragon Egg. Sweet. So let's go, I've got my one dragon egg that's going to pretty much fulfill the need of being a little bit of a brag to the endermen to let them know, hey, I killed your queen. And then I'm going to head over here, probably drop one right in here. I'm kind of curious to see how it goes. So can I pop an ender princess and an ender drone right in here? That is the question. And then we'll find out if they like this environment or not. Oh yeah, they're hurting me. Yeah, they're like really hurting me. What is up? So I guess they're okay with this whole situation that they're in. My, that really hurts. I should get some armor on my body. A couple people have pointed out, by the way, that I don't really need a lap pack anymore since I'm not using my drill. That's probably true. Oh yeah, see, no flowers. Dude, just getting over near there is hurting. You know what I should do is probably make one of those items from Equivalent Exchange that heals me. Not a bad idea. Maybe I'll be right back. Alright, looks like I have most of the items I'm going to need to create this little stone thing, since going near this thing really hurts so bad. Just some glowstone, some lapis, and some red matter gets me the soul stone. Pretty nice little device. Let's see. Oh yeah, see, look. Progress bar is going down, that thing's happy. Just press G here, and it's going to keep trying to heal you over and over again. So see how it's healing me real fast? Pretty nice. And you can also right-click it to get 1 health back. So we're in good shape now. Don't have much to worry about. So the Ender Queen is working away, huh? Cool. I'm going to let her do her thing, and then maybe come back in a little bit and see what she's made. Not bad. Ooh, looks like we found an Ender Princess and an Ender Drone that died off, and we've got ourselves some mysterious combs. Neat. Let's go check out what these things do when we drop them in a centrifuge. If I can head back to my main... There we go. Cool. So, centrifuge, where are you at? That's the squeezer. That's a centrifuge. Alright, let's let these things run. Now, I haven't been in here for a while, but it looks like everything's still working properly. Neat. Ooh, got some cool stuff happening. We'll let all this stuff filter out into our items chest, which should land right over here. And then we'll see what kind of weird things we got. Ooh, it looks like we've got pulsating propolis. Awesome. Let's go ahead and throw that in the centrifuge and see if we get anything interesting out of it. I presume it's for something, right? Alright, so what we do is we grab our Philosopher's Stone and we craft up with our pulsating propolis just like that. And that gets us some pulsating mesh, which is pretty cool stuff. And I'll put the excess propolis right in here. Pulsating mesh you can place in a carpenter in the following pattern, and you can create ender pearls with it. So we basically now have a bee that can produce ender pearls, which is awesome. I'm going to let this guy actually run, courtesy of that, and we should start getting some ender drones pumped in, and it should pump everything through properly. If we come over here, hopefully all my teleport pipes are still around. Sometimes these things bug out every now and then and disappear on us, but we should start seeing some the ender bee stuff make its way down. Cool. Yep. Oh yeah, you know what, we should probably filter... No, it's okay. The pulsating stuff should come through here and get taken care of. Perfect. Loving it. Any items go in there? Great. Mysterious combs? Doing good. So all that pulsating propolis should filter over to here, and then we'll start being able to produce ender pearls. So that's pretty awesome. I love bees. I know, some people don't like them. I don't know why, though. I really think they're a lot of fun. There's some pretty cool stuff. Alright, let's start working on some other things while we're here. Alright, well, I think I'd like to go outside and check on Direpup, see what he's up to. What's up, buddy? Still got your sheep friend? Nice. Ooh, and zombie flesh to feed him. So Direpup has not been starving, contrary to popular belief. He's been hanging out in wander mode, enjoying his nice big open area here to hang out. You know, he's got a little sheep friend, and he's got plenty of food in his food bowl. So that's cool. Yep, good boy. So let's go back inside here. That's weird. Did I put these up when I was messing around with my light sensor age? Oh well. I guess I accidentally left these up here before. No biggie. Very strange. Oh well. So anyway, I wanted to get working on probably something cool. Let me just put this junk away in here. I'll put it in just one of my miscellaneous mod item chests. That'll work. Alright, let's try building something. I'll be right back. Alright, so I think I'd like to build a little bit of a security blanket, if you will, and protection for what I predict to be the oncoming storm. I suspect these endermen are not going to be pleased with the fact that I started messing with their dimension and throwing nuclear bomb building and deploying spaceship in there. So I think a good idea might be to build an underwater base. So I've got this nice big open underwater area out here, and I think I could probably even make it a little bit bigger. I just want to explore a little bit and see if I can't find just a little bit of a deeper area. I mean, it's pretty deep as it is. If I could find like more of an ocean, that might be cool. But I don't really think there's like that. Well, actually, wait, there is something out in this direction, if I recall, right? Is there like a bigger ocean out over here? Oh yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. So I'm thinking I'd like to have some kind of like underwater base area out here. Oh yeah, look at this. This is cool. I like it. Let me just get my Evertide amulet because I am having breathing troubles already. There we go. Ta-da, all fixed. So I have this really cool underwater base idea. I'm thinking, you know, start building an underwater area that maybe will just be a nice little safe haven, if you will, and protection from the possibilities of endermen coming after me. After all, endermen don't like water. Ha! And I've got the perfect defense plan. So why don't I get the items I need to get started here, and I'll be back. Alright, so I'm going to need quite a few things, actually, in order to get this whole thing going. I'm going to need another set of force fields because the MFFS mod has a really nice function with water and underwater bases in particular. So I think I need to get myself an MFSU, probably to store some energy, probably some energy production from industrial craft, then some force fields, and then, you know, we'll kind of go from there. So why don't I, because you guys have seen me build plenty of force fields at this point, probably just start getting the items I'm going to need. I'm also going to need like an MFSU or something along those lines. So I'm just going to get myself like, you know, a handful of diamonds, maybe half a stack. That'll supply what I need for the MFSU, among other things. And then I'm going to work on just some power generation, which of course I will do on camera. I'm just going to do a little bit of crafting off camera, and then I'll be back. So, yep, I'll be back in a few once I've got all the items I need to craft this thing up with. All right. Alright, looks like I made it to my MFSU finally. Always such a complicated build, this thing, but, you know, we got there. MFSU, sweet. Now I need to get myself another one of those force power generators, right? Yeah, so we're going to need a couple frequency transmitters. We're going to need 4 electronic circuits, among some other things. Not a big deal. 4 electronic circuits, 2 copper cabling, 2 advanced alloys, at least 1 machine block, so I'm going to need 8 refined iron for that. And, yeah, what else do I need? Alright, so we'll get you 2 here. Good. My machine block should be on its way. I need these 4 of these things. There we go, 4 of those. Awesome. Got some more refined iron coming, I think. Alright, looks like we got everything we need. Good to go. So the force power generator is ready. We've definitely got some cabling, I'm sure. Considering how I want to handle the generation of power down in my underwater base, I mean, if I'm going to go like with an underwater base, I really got to do something that's better than geothermal, right? I mean, you got to go nuclear. That's just my opinion. I mean, for what it's worth. So yeah, I think I'm going to build a nuclear reactor down there. Sounds like a solid plan in the long run. Just macerating up some more coal dust because I know I'm going to need it. I'm telling you, I'm loving this ender pouch. It is just awesome and convenient in so many ways because it allows me to access the items I need pretty much immediately, and then you know, any excess items that I need to, you know, refill on, you know, just come right up and they're ready to go. I would maybe like to get one of these things, maybe. It's not that big a deal. What I really should do is get carbon plates. But the tricky thing is I can't have more than 1 crafting pipe on the top of this singularity compressor here. I mean, there's ways to get around it, but it's like not even worth it, really, to be honest with you. So anyway, let's go find our underwater base. I think what I'm going to do for now, just steal another one of these coal, and then we're good. I want to, I think, put away some items that I don't really need anymore. Yeah, that refilled my lapis, so I'll just put lapis away. As well as diamond. Let it get sorted. Okay, so I've got my force power generator. Oh, you know what else I need? EU injector. So I'm going to need some refined iron and a bat box. Okay, that shouldn't be a problem. 3 of you. Some refined iron. I needed 4 of it. Hey, you know what? Battery box? I think I need 3 batteries for that, actually. don't I? Yeah, not copper, 3 batteries. Some copper cabling. That'll do. Alright, I'll be back in a sec. Alright, got my EU injector. I think we're good with that. I'm going to peek in this bag here. I think I've got some lappies. I mean some Lapitron crystals. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, I knew I had a couple. Why don't I charge a couple of these up downstairs, and while that's happening, I'm going to get ready to head down there. Because basically what my plan is to manually move the power over there now, using my MFSUs and my geothermal generators, of course. And how is my geothermal supply? Yeah, I got still a few lava cans laying around in there, so that's cool. Definitely going to have the Lapitrons charged up and ready to go. And then I should have everything I need. Alright, while that's charging, I might as well go make the rest of my stuff. So how about I build up the MFFS thing? That's going to pretty much be my safe haven of water protection, and I'll be right back again. You know, I just went to get some more stuff to build a couple more items, and I'm actually out of both tin and iron. So that is really a tribute to how much I've been building. So in order to make this just progress a little bit better, I'm going to grab a stack of iron blocks out of my EMC thing, and then also a stack of tin blocks. I guess tin blocks don't have EMC value. Look at that. How interesting. Okay. That's not a problem, though. Because the thing that does have EMC value is tin. Dun dun. Cool. Alright. Interesting. That'll do. Alright, we'll get rid of those sticks just while we're at it. How funny is that, huh? So we'll put our metals away again, and then we should be in good shape. Cool. I'll be right back once I finish getting what I need to get. Alright, here we go. Just putting together the final touches for this thing, and then I'm going to go get my other Lapitron crystal while the new one charges up. So, down we go. Cool. This Lapo should be full. This one should be empty, and there we are. Alright, I think I've got everything I need to go start my underwater base, with the exception of maybe one component. I think, what kind of control do I want to do? Do I want to do like a domed force field or a cube? Well, I think... Yeah, it's either going to be a cube or a sphere. I'm thinking I should go with cube. This way I can really have a decent control of how this thing works. So it's a focus matrix in the middle with 4 obsidian. Alright, so obsidian, where you at? Cool. The way this is going to work, and I might need a couple other force field types because there's a couple different things I have in mind for this underwater base. And we'll just deal with that as it goes along. Now, the other thing is I can, if I want, and this will save energy, is use a projector dome upgrade. All right, so I'm going to need 4 of those and 1 of those, no problem. And what that's going to do is it's basically going to only have it like over the top of the force field instead of on the bottom and the sides. And since I'm going to be placing it on the ocean floor, that should be cool. So I'm just going to need 1 of you and 4 of you. Okay, and the other thing I want to get is the sub-water upgrade, which is a bucket of water surrounded by 4 more advanced alloys. Wow, yeah. All right, so 4 more advanced alloys, and I'm going to need a couple buckets of water. Not something I was prepared to have to make, but no biggie. I can get it done. Let's put this guy away, and where's my bag, by the way? There it is. I can just store this stuff in here. And you guys belong over here, by the way. Cool. Let's get a couple buckets of water in here. Quick way would be like this. We'll just down convert something to water. Hey, there we go. Buckets. That works. 1 and 2. Oh, you know what? We just needed 1, didn't we? Yeah. Why did I say 2? I don't know. I wasn't thinking. So we've got this guy, which is the sub-water upgrade. Like I said, that's going to remove water from the area of the force field, which is actually going to be very much important. Alright, so that should be everything I need to do. How about we get our Evertide amulet, and we go head out in this direction and see how this thing works out for us. So step 1 will be getting our MFSU in there, and then we'll need to get our force fields all set up. So let's go find a nice spot on the ocean floor to call home to our little, you know, protection from the endermen. See, this is a nice, big, open ocean floor. I like it. I'm thinking what I want to do is maybe build like right over here. Now, can I teleport with my ring through here? No, not really. So I'm definitely moving slowly through the water at the moment. I can sink rather fast. Ooh, there we go. Quantum suit works pretty well. All right. Hopefully it's not too dark for you guys to see, but here's what I'm going to put together. I've got my MFSU, I've got my this thingy, and I've got, oh yeah, I needed this to stay on here, don't I? All right, that should be fine. So let's just place our MFSU here, this guy here, and you can see it's already creating some water issues, but that's okay. Inside our power gen, we've got our EU injector, and we're going to need to get a lever on here, but I don't think I can have a lever underwater too well, can I? No. So let's dig into our bag, get ourselves just one piece of redstone, and we'll pretty much let this thing run at all times. Hopefully I can manage to make that happen. Nope, not quick enough. There we go. Sweet. So if I just put that there, I should be able to get out of there now. And look, the EU injector is injecting, which is nice. Now the only other piece I need to do is my Lapitron crystal, and all energy that gets dumped in by the Lapitron crystal should quickly get poured into the force gen. Nice. The final step then, of course, is the MFFS projector, and you know what else I needed and I didn't grab? So I should probably get ready to do, yeah, I need to go get a link card. So let me go do one of those and I'll be right back. Alright, got myself a linking card here. So let's link it up. Where'd it go? There it is. Nice. Then we should just have to place this thing down. What I'm thinking is right about here is a nice spot. Now I might need my wrench. I don't know that I do for sure. I'm pretty sure I do. Where are you at? Electric wrench? There we go. Make sure it's facing upwards. So the link card, of course, is going to get this thing on and powered up. We're going to want to put the cube mode. Okay, so this is going to create a cube all around the force field. I didn't bring any range upgrades, but I think I can make those relatively easily. You really only just need range upgrades when you're dealing with the cube. So let's get that going. If I remember, what I want to do is something like... go with 5 and see how that works out for us, okay? And oh yeah, that's right, I needed that still. Keep taking that off, just not thinking, am I? The dome upgrade and the underwater upgrade can hang out just like that. Cool. So now it's just a matter of getting this thing going. And I'm going to try this with a lever and see what happens, because it might be fast enough that I can do this. Ta-da! It was fast enough. Sweet! I have activated the underwater force field. So cool. I love it. Now I think a smart thing to do would maybe be, just so you guys can see what's happening, I don't know how dark or bright it might be, maybe go through here. Now the best way to have underwater lights, I think just to start, would be some glowstone. So I snagged some glowstone dust out of my area there, and let's just light up the world around us. Oh, look at that, so much better. We can see. Let there be light. Wow, that is cool, isn't it? Oh yeah, totally. Now, this is obviously just temporary underwater lighting. We're not going to have this be permanent, but at least for now, you guys can actually see what's happening. And you might also notice that there's one other thing I'm doing here, and that is kind of marking my territory as to where the glowstone and stuff is kind of like my territorial marker of how far out the force field goes. So actually relocating a couple pieces of glowstone just so I know exactly how far out this thing reaches, because my concern here is, and I want to make sure that this is okay, basically what I want to be able to do happen is turn off the force field and all the water should come flowing right back down on top of us. See that? So now, and then you can't even tell that anything's there from above except for the lights, but like I said, they're temporary. They're going to actually be red power 2 lamps eventually. So you see how quickly that water fell back down on top of me? Yeah, that's the plan here, guys, is I'm going to have the water just flow right back in. So it's kind of like an emergency, oh no, there's endermen, let's flip the lever, and boom, we're good to go. So the last piece here, I need to make another one of these levers, because I don't know where the lever went. Ta-da! Awesome. So the force field activates, and the underwater upgrade, what it does is it removes all liquid from inside the force field while it's running. So as soon as that force field goes on, all the liquid water in here gets removed completely, which is awesome. And you can see water flowing outside the force field. It's really neat looking. Yeah, look at that. How cool. And then like you saw, just activate the lever again, and boom, the water comes crashing down on us, and it's back to just an underwater world. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be doing that with a lever here. I'm going to have some kind of redstone or wireless redstone wiring or something that's cool, but we'll get to that, don't worry. So I'll be right back in a few minutes here to see how we're making out. All right, just because I was able to check this out, I did have in my orange bag here some wireless transmitters and receivers. So what I think I'd like to do is maybe get down here and just get a wireless receiver set up at first. Come on now. And I knocked off my thing, didn't I? Or didn't I? Oh no, we're okay with that. Nope, we're good, we're good. The glowstone there is protecting it. Okay, underwater force field protection test with wireless receiver. And in order for this to work, of course, I'm going to need my wireless remote. Let's set this guy up to frequency. I don't even know what so many frequencies anymore. But I do need my screwdriver to rotate this guy properly. Let's just start with like 1,000 or something, or 1,100. All right, we're going to set the name for that. Underwater force field 1. Set name. Cool. And then this guy, we can underwater force field 1 it. So now, here we are. Boom. Force field on. Squid's like, what's going on here? Don't worry, Squiddy. I just turn off the force field and all the water comes rushing back in. Awesome. Cool. So I think that's pretty nice. Just got to cover up the floor. And of course I'll be removing the cobblestone. Don't worry. I'll deal with it. It's all good. Yeah, I think that works pretty well, right? Right, wireless redstone. And I do want to actually test something. How much more room can I get in here? Alright, I can at least get like a couple more upgrades on this thing. So let's do that. Because I want to have as much room as possible without disrupting the surface of the water. Because I really, you know, if you disrupt the surface of the water, then you're in trouble. Because you're not going to be able to get, you know, the water to pour back down properly. It'll all be funny. So let's see if this is okay still. Oh yeah. Could probably even get one more. Or no, why am I doing that? Yeah, look at that, man. That is cool. So, yeah. Lots of room now. And when the force field goes off, boom, it floods back in. Nice. Force field on. And see, we've gotten a little bit more room. Yeah, that should be plenty of room for a nice underwater base. Not too shabby. Force field off, refloods. Perfect. Exactly what I want to see. Oh yeah. Now, I don't know exactly what kind of setup I want to get in there, but we'll see. We'll have plenty of cool things to work with. Definitely going to build a house down there of some sort. We're going to want to build some kind of power generation, and, you know, we'll figure out what else we can do. So for now, I'm just going to go with the Lapitron crystals. Got that full one ready. Like I said, nuclear reactor under there, very probable. All right, I'll be right back. And there's one more thing I want to do before wrapping up this episode. What is it called? I think I want to make one of these, a toggle latch. Yep. So I'm going to need 2 stone cathodes. Okay, that should be not a problem. Lever in the middle. Okay, lever. A couple of you guys. some of this. And a toggle latch. Perfect. I'm going to go bring this down underneath my underwater base, because what I want to be able to do is just toggle on and off the force field rather than having to hold the button on the wireless remote. You know, obviously holding it is not a good plan, so by doing it this way, we should be in better shape. So there's where my underwater base is. Cool. Look at that. Lots of crystals because the world has not yet loaded around me. There we go. Much better. I'll be right back. See? Just waiting for the world to load. Yeah, let's do it as a toggle latch. So let's dig down here real fast. Right? And come on. What is frequency 1100? That's what I decided to go with. Cool. Toggle latch here. That'll work, right? Just need to activate the toggle somehow. Now the lights there, yeah, see, that's good. I'm actually thinking maybe a little redstone wiring would help. And there comes all the water. Love it. It is really cool playing with this, by the way. I don't know if you guys are noticing how much fun I'm having building an underwater base with force fields, but yeah, I'm loving it. Right here, we're going to knock out some sand and probably just get this guy ready, but here's my wireless receiver. Okay. And this thingy. There we go. So now I should be able to just pulse my remote on frequency 1100, right? In order for us to really test this, I want to do... Oh yeah. Gravity. There we go. One pulse, all the water turns off and floods this room. Cool. There it goes. And one more pulse, and boom, it's on. So it's kind of just like an on-off switch, rather than hold the button to keep it on, hold the button to keep it off. Makes sense? I thought so. All right, there we go. Everything's resetting. All the force fields are going off. Cool. I like it. Alright guys, and with that, I am sorry to say, but this feels like a good wrapping up point for episode 101. Come back next time when I finish building my underwater base, and hopefully it'll help protect me from what might be an eventual enderman attack. Who knows what they've got planned, but, you know, and maybe I'll make it a point to go nuke the end just a little bit every episode from now on. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this one, and come back next time. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.